The Millennium Stadium in London has held events such as the Olympics and other sporting things. Do you think the Gabba can compare?
To the Millennium Stadium. I don't know if you could hold the Olympics at the Gabba, but I love the Gabba. It's a great venue.
I don't think so, no.
Yes, absolutely. The Gabba's a great facility, holds a large number of people. It'll be very exciting.
Yes.
I think it's a little bit smaller. The Gabba's a bit too small.
Could the Gabba hold the Olympic Games?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Sure. Why not? It's in the middle of a major city.
Yes.
Big enough, isn't it?
No, I don't think we actually have the capacity.
No. Brisbane's iconic features compared to London, like such as Brisbane's like wheel and London's wheel.
The wheel is very good. I've been on it. It's good. I like it a lot. I've never been to London, so I don't know.
I don't think so, no.
I haven't seen the London Eye, but I think the wheel of Brisbane is smaller, isn't it?
No, bigger.
Yeah.
Yes, I think people see it in the same way. Very similar experiences.
Probably not as big, but it's just as good, yeah.
Yeah, both are next to the river. And you got Tower Bridge in London, but here you've got Story Bridge, haven't you?
Yeah.
The London Eye is much bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you know, they're a lot bigger and better.
Talking about the wheel, I think yes, they do.
I think they're probably a little bit smaller.
London's historical venues include Buckingham Palace and the Tower Bridge. How do you think Brisbane's historical venues compare to these?
Well, we have some great venues here, but I don't think they're as popular as Buckingham Palace and Tower of London.
Do you think that Brisbane parks and playgrounds are adequate compared to Trafalgar Square in London?
I think they are, yeah. Very much so.
Do you think that Brisbane has recognisable religious venues?
Oh, I think so now, yes, they do.
How would you compare Brisbane's tourist attractions to London's?
I would say London has far more attractions than Brisbane has. Yeah.
What is your favourite tourist attraction in Brisbane?
My favourite tourist attraction in Brisbane is the Brisbane City Hall.
Where do most tourists go in Brisbane, do you think?
I'd say most would visit South Bank or the Cultural Centre.
Would you prefer London or Brisbane's attractions?
I prefer attractions.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to London and I've seen most of them. I think I prefer London's attractions to Brisbane, yeah. But I like Brisbane.
What is the last attraction that you went to?
In Brisbane?
Yeah.
It was the Brisbane City Hall, actually.
Alright. Thank you for your time.
Okay, that's it.
London's historical venues include the Buckingham Palace and the Tower Bridge. Do you think Brisbane's can compare to these?
I don't think it compared to those ancient, historical English sort of landmarks, but I think Brisbane has got a lot of uniquely Australian features that London certainly wouldn't have.
I think they're all on par. Australia has a unique way of building things and its own architecture. Yep.
So Brisbane got this iconic
The Town Hall.
Stradbroke Isle. The view from Mount Coosa.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't have the history and as many traditions and the ages as London has, but we still have famous bridges. We've got the Story Bridge, and we still have old historic buildings, so we have things to offer.
Oh yeah, the Story Bridge is just as good.
Much better. I mean, there's only 2 bridge climbs. One's in Sydney, one's in Brisbane. London doesn't have any. So.
What do we have to offer? It's Historically, no, we can't because
Yeah.
they've certainly got the history there that we don't have because we're so recent. So.
They don't. Give me London any day.
Yeah.
We don't have the history to compare it with.
Do you think that Brisbane's parks and playgrounds are etiquette compared to London, such as like Trafalgar Square?
Well, it's 30 years since I've seen Trafalgar Square, so I really couldn't comment. But Brisbane parks are fabulous.
Yeah.
Parks and parklands are far superior. So in London there's a lot of great smaller gardens and areas, but our outdoor facilities are just way superior, fantastic.
Yeah.
Here to it. Well, once again, I haven't been to London.
That's apples and oranges. I
Apples
think
and oranges,
what we've
yeah.
got is really good for our climate.
Yeah, you got more space here. I think London's too built up and it's older.
Yeah, I suppose. Not really a par, I suppose. Yeah.
Do you think?
I think they've got a bit more than what we have.
Do you think that Brisbane has reasonable religious attractions?
Yeah, you got a lot of churches here. Yes.
Maybe not. Again, I haven't been to London, so difficult, but St Paul's is pretty amazing. Well, I'm not a religious person myself, so I really don't. The only place I know that I've seen is St John's Cathedral. That's right. Some place that's got a gold roof on it, somewhere maybe. I don't know, but I'm not a religious person, so I really couldn't comment on that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We have the wonderful churches in the city, the St John's Anglican Cathedral and the Catholic Cathedral, so for sure.
And
Yeah, I think so.
personally, what do you think is your favourite tourist attraction in Brisbane?
I live on the river, so it's the Brisbane River for me. So the tourist attraction, my favourite is all the activities you can do on the river. There's river life with the paddle boarding and jet skiing, and there's Kookaburra Queen, and different boats that sail on the river, and the city cats.
In Brisbane proper, or the, like as I said, I live near Stradbroke Island, and I just think Stradbroke Island is just magnificent.
Yep.
And even the Redlands where I live, because we've still got a few koalas wandering around in the wild. To me, that's the thing. But as on another thing, I love the city. I love coming into the city. The city, particularly at night, South Bank, all that area, it's just a real buzz. I love it. So, not that I do it that often. I'm getting a bit old. Well, I love this art gallery complex. I also love Mount Coot, Blue Pine, Koala Cemetery.
South Bank, probably Story Bridge. Yeah, it's got a few of them.
Favourite attraction? River.
The river and its surroundings, South Bank.
Okay, where do most tourists go in Brisbane? Like, what do you think would be the most?
Yeah, most tourists would go into the city centre to see the city, and also perhaps sometimes up to Mount Cootha, but mostly onto the river. We've also got the free city hoppers, which take the tourists from location to location on the river ferries.
Yeah, I'd probably say South Bank.
South Bank. I've seen them there.
The movie world and other ones.
Dream World.
They'd probably come to see the Orange play cricket too.
South Bank.
Well, they've got to start off with the city, but the river's a good place to start.
What was the last attraction that you went to? Be like parks or
Parks or something. We went on that wheel.
Brisbane
South
Wheel.
Bank.
The Christmas thing, the river fire.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
It would have been for me a ride on the river ferries on the river.
Last attraction was Mount Tambourine.
like I went to the rugby the other night, and Suncorp is Suncorp an attraction or a, well, I know I'm here at the Gabba today. Well, I'm waiting to meet my son and his fiancée. So, pardon me. Yeah, I don't know. Suncorp the other night and watched the rugby. I don't know what attractions there are.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Would you prefer London's attractions or Brisbane?
Brisbane.
How would you compare London's tourist attractions to Brisbane's? Like, what are the features?
Newer here. Your attractions are newer. London's centuries old.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Would you prefer London's attractions or Brisbane's if you could go to Brisbane, London?
London's a much older place. It has a lot many more attractions. But if you live in Brisbane, you've got to make the best of what's here.
How would you compare London's last question is, are Brisbane's tourist attractions and icons world renowned compared to London? Like, what do you think?
Not quite as much.
Yeah.
You probably don't know you went around, but when Expo 88 was there, that was the best thing ever.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
For London's attractions or Brisbane's?
I'd love to go to London and see all that stuff. Very historical.
Yep.
But I love living in Brisbane too, so hard to say.
I'd like to see London again. Like, it's been 30 years since I travelled there, so I'd like to go back and see London again. But I know Brisbane, so it's a hard one to answer.
That's a tough question. I'd probably say London, or I'd probably say London slightly.
Well,
Probably.
I can see Brisbane's attractions
Every day.
every day. I'd like to see London's attractions one day.
Yeah. Definitely Brisbane because we have fantastic weather most of the year round.
Last question. Are Brisbane's tourist attractions and icons world renowned compared to London?
I think London has a lot more attractions and a lot more variety. However, it's a much larger city, so Brisbane still has lots of different attractions, and a different atmosphere.
Fit a lot more people doing them, like the size a lot bigger, it's more spread out. So Brisbane's a lot better with regards to the weather and that. So you're in London, the weather's not too cold. I still prefer London slightly.
I don't know.
These are a lot younger.
Yeah, much more history and wealth in London. Okay, thank you for your time.
That's all right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
See ya.
I think they're world renowned, but London's the capital city of England. It's just got all that ancient history, but Brisbane's pretty new in comparison. But we've got the beaches, we've got the weather, we've got the waves.